The views expressed are not necessarily those of KSCJ and Powell Broadcasting Company. This program is not intended to replace the advice of doctors or other clinical providers. Consult with your practitioner to ensure the proper course of action for you.
Welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well on AM 1360, FM 94.9 KSCJ. This program is dedicated to your mental health wellness and brought to you by Family Services, a United Way partner agency. Here's your host, Art Silva.
Good morning, Siouxland, and welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well. This show is all about your mental wellness environment and how you can help yourself navigate the daily highway of life. It's the little things or sometimes larger issues that can take us off-road. Our goal is to inform and provide information that will help direct individuals to community resources that can help cope with life's mental health challenges. I'm Art Silver, and our show is brought to you by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, serving the Siouxland community since 1894. Today we have a special show for you. We are getting ready for the annual Face Off for Charity event on Friday, February 21st at Country Celebrations. It's always good for our mental health when we're able to come together and share an evening of fun, good food, and joy that comes from knowing that you're helping to support the children at Boys and Girls Home. Joining me today is Terry Slapshot Dooley, Vice President of Development at Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing really well.
Well, first of all, we're going to kick off our show. This is, boy, the year goes by fast. We're back in February again, and it's Face Off for Charity.
How did that happen so quickly, huh?
I'll tell you, this is a fun event. We've got a couple of major fundraisers every year, and I got to say, this has a life of its own, and it's, I think, due to everybody that participates in the event, it is a fun night. So could you give us a little history of Face Off?
Well, you know what? I'm looking at somebody that started the Face Off for Charity event years and years and years ago, Art. You met with some people from the Musketeers. They were kind of looking for more visibility, and we were looking for a way that we could raise more money for the kids that are at Boys and Girls Home. And look, I mean, how many years? It's been over 25 years.
And about this, 27th year, I think?
Yep, that's right. And how much have we raised in those years?
Well, we call them the $1 Million Musketeers, so we're over $1 million with the Musketeers with this event going all the way back to Dave Hextall.
That's
and
right.
He started the deal, so yeah, we're glad, and we certainly appreciate Lloyd Ney, Travis Morgan, and that whole Musketeer front office and the coaches that help us do this. So, yeah, it's a good long history here. So let me ask you, what can we expect that evening? What's the format for the night?
Well, the event starts at 5:30, so doors open at 5:30 at Country Celebrations. You can come in and you can walk around and look at the auction items that we have. We have both a live and a silent auction. Who doesn't love Sneaky's chicken?
Ooh, I feel like chicken tonight,
So the fun thing, I think, for me, and maybe kind of challenging for the Musketeers, is that the Musketeer players serve the meal.
Oh, boy. Up close and personal, huh?
Yep. We give them aprons. They have their aprons signed by them, and they have kind of a good time being able to, kind of be out face-to-face with the public. It's also kind of a really cool thing because the players maybe haven't seen the side of life that Boys and Girls Home presents. So it's kind of a nice situation that they get to interface sort of with our kids. Our kids have an opportunity to come down and watch a practice with the Musketeers, and the Musketeer players get to learn about what life is like on the other side. It's very moving. I think it's something that they take with them the rest of their lives.
Well, I got to tell you, our relationship with the Sioux City Musketeers, it's more than a fundraiser. They've been coming and visiting our kids for the longest time, and we're fortunate enough that Coach Jason lets us come down there to their practice and let our kids get up close and personal. And when they leave there, they're just in awe of the Musketeers, and the Musketeers are also, like you said, very sensitive to our children, what they're going through, the traumatized kids, and they count their blessings. And I know that they sometimes write back to their parents what they're doing. And they remember, these are high school kids that are playing for scholarships in college. And so they're about the same age. They get what's going on.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, it's a situation. The kids that are skating with the Musketeers, the boys, they call them the boys, of course, are 16 to 20. And they come from all over the world. There are players that are coming from Russia and Latvia, and there are players that are coming from Canada. These players they have a future in front of them. The USHL is a really good place for hockey players to be able to kind of move up. Many of our hockey players actually go on to the NHL.
When you look at rosters of the NHL teams, USHL, Waterloo, Omaha, Sioux City, these players advance and go on. So it's just a great history here.
Yeah, it really is. We're lucky to have the team here in our community.
Well, I'm Art Silver along with Terry Dooley, and you're listening to When Things Aren't Going Well on KSCJ 1360 AM, 94.9 FM. Now, Face Off for Charity is scheduled over the Musketeers Parents Weekend. Do the parents attend?
They do, and they really look forward to coming. And I've got to tell you, I still have relationships with parents that were here years and years and years ago. They still support us from afar. We have people that are giving from all over the world, actually. And the parents really like the chance to be able to come and see their kids doing something a little bit different. A lot of the moms are like, my son's never served a meal before. So it's pretty fun. We get a really nice showing, and people are not shy to come and see their kids do something good for the community.
Well, I'll tell you, the Musketeers really light it up. They got a great sense of humor. They really buy into what we're doing. And these young folks make it. They are the highlight of the night. So they'll be out there serving. They're great young men. And I really thank Coach Jason for allowing us to fit this into their schedule. Everybody loves the Musketeers. So if you're a Musketeer fan out there and you want to get up close and personal, this is the night to do it. It's a lot of fun that night. So we couldn't do this without the help of volunteers. Can you name a few folks that are going to help us with this event?
Oh boy, are we lucky! You know, the Rivercade Queens, the royalty, I guess we should call it royalty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have helped us. They help us with another event that we do as well, and we've got a beautiful relationship with USD. There's a group of volunteers. They have actually a couple of groups of volunteers. We've really been lucky because they come down and boy, do they jump in with both feet to help us. So, and really you got to think about, I mean, the Musketeers are volunteering too, honestly.
Well, last year when they got into their little comedian side of it, led by their captain, I mean, I got to tell you, I was shocked. That was the first time. But it shows you how it grows, how they understand what we're trying to do, and that they're a major part of this. So, folks, I got to tell you, you want to see a group of young men come out. Yeah, they can play hockey, but they're young men that are being developed, that are moving on, and are going to be future stars someday. And they haven't forgot that other people need help. So they're reaching their hand out and pulling these kids up. It's just a fun night for all of us, and we have a lot of pride when we look at these young men and what they do off the ice. You know, speaking of volunteers, you know, how about Randy Stave and Clint Voss?
Oh, who can say enough about the two of them? And let's not forget Carmen and Shelley, because they have a big piece too, wives in the background, you know. So Randy and Clint have been with us from the very beginning, and they do a miraculous job of raising money for us. Plus, they're comedians.
They're entertainment.
They certainly are. So it's really fun to have them there. It's a night where you can laugh, you can kick back, you don't have to get dressed up. You have all of these opportunities, and you're raising money for boys and girls who are living with us at the agency and or coming to the agency for therapy to improve their lives.
Well, I got to tell you, Clint and Randy get it. You know, it's funny, over all these years, the friendships that we have developed, this is sincere. It's not just showing up for a night and doing something. We developed strong ties, good relationships, and we're all got these oars going in the same direction, trying to help our kids who are traumatized. These guys are great. Like Terry said, they're comedians. It's a great show. It's a lot of fun. So
it is a show, right?
It's a show, all right. So it's I hope to see you out in our this year's version of Face Off for Charity. Again, it's going to be on February 21st, Friday, February 21st at Country Celebrations. And Terry mentioned earlier Sneaky's Chicken, the world famous Sneaky's Chicken. So want to thank Dave Ferris and family for all the help that they do here to make this thing happen. We're coming up on our break right now, so we'll be right back after you continue your morning chill. And we'll have a list of auction items right here on KSCJ 1360 AM, 90.9 FM.
Oh, I forgot to take the garbage out again. My teen came home who knows when last night. That guy just cut me off. My boss totally doesn't get what I'm trying to do for his company. When will I enjoy life again? Will I ever catch up? I really should visit my parents soon before it's too late. Why is this guy in front of me stopping at a green light? Go!
It's time for a checkup from the neck up to put yourself in a better state of mind. Sometimes it all seems to be coming at us pretty fast. Our instinct is to conquer our issues before we enjoy our actual life. It seems we just can't get caught up. That's when stress and anxiety absorb everything. Family Services, Inc. is here to get you back to enjoying your life. A call to Family Services will put you on a direct path to more happiness and inner peace. It's time you appreciate the things that matter most. Let the sun heat your back and enjoy the day and laugh with guiltless, stress-free joy. Call Family Services today at 293-4900. That's 293-4900.
I feel good.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well on KSCJ. Here's Art Silva.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well. I'm Art Silva along with Terry Dooley, and we're discussing the upcoming Face-Off for Charity benefit supporting the Boys and Girls Home. You know, Terry, we have a great list of auction items, both silent and live. Let's share that with our audience.
Boy, do we have a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be able to read you all of them that we're getting, but let's start with hockey fan stuff. So we have been blessed with former players who have gone on to the NHL, and I've got to tell you, Art, it is one of the rewarding things that I get to do. I pick up the phone and I make one phone call, and I'm in touch with NHL players that are all over the country. So we have a signed jersey from Neil Pionk. He's with the Winnipeg Jets. We have a signed jersey from Matthew Nyes. Phil Nyes, his brother, skated with us here. We have a signed jersey from Philadelphia from Bobby Brink.
Bobby Brink, yes,
Bobby
sir.
Brink,
I remember Bobby.
He's a good one. We have this one you'll love. The Boston Bruins.
Oh, yeah.
Cole Koepke, one of our former players. We also have an LA Kings Drew Doughty jersey. And boy, did we get some cool stuff from out the Red Wings, the Detroit Red Wings. There's an up and coming player that was all the talk. His name is Seider, Moritz Seider. He's from Germany, and that's a real cool one. We didn't get it from him, but we got it from someone in our community that has been dedicated to this Face Off for Charity event.
Thank you, Dr. Tom Paget.
That's right. He's been wonderful. So on a local level, if you want to stay at a really nice hotel and have a lovely time, you can go over to the Marriott Riverfront, and we've been given a room and also food, so that's a cool one. If you want to stay over on the Sioux City side, you could go to the Hard Rock Hotel and do the same, which would be wonderful. We have all kinds of things from the Explorers. We have a suite that you can use. We're getting food from American Popcorn. They give us their popcorn. We get to go to the Diving Elk. You can go to the Jackson Street Brewery. We have Palmer Candy, a lovely basket from them. We have Gunderson's always there for us with jewelry. It's a beautiful bracelet this year. We have one of our board members who is preparing a big container of hand-cut steaks, which I think somebody sitting across from me kind of likes those every now and again.
Yeah, I get out. They keep running the bid up on me, though, I'm telling you. But they are great steaks, and thank you, Mr. Steve.
Well, and I don't know. I think I'm going to turn this one over to you. We have Kansas City Chiefs football tickets for next season. How do you feel about that?
I hear they're great seats. and let me tell you, now every year when they put the NFL schedule together, before they get the exact dates and times down, each division, they have it preordained as to which division's playing who. Now, next year, the NFC East, that's a division that the Philadelphia Eagles are in, are going to play the AFC West, and that's a division that the Kansas City Chiefs are in. So we don't know the date or the time, but the Eagles and the Chiefs are going to meet next season, so there's a rematch of Super Bowl. So we can't wait for that game.
Oh, wow. Whoever gets those Kansas City Chiefs tickets, they'll have to look at that schedule early on, and we'll make it happen for you. We've got we've got Bob Rose Pizza. I think it's a large pizza a month for a year. That's and exactly that always gets people go after that one. That's right. That's a good one. We've got Trattoria that has a $100 gift card to go eat at Trattoria.
Mamma mia, woo.
Yeah, their food is just
excellent,
over the top. If you want to do anything with Top Golf, or if you want to go to the links here in town, we've got that. It's just the number of items that we have just goes on and on and on. Coated kernels, we've got table 32. We've got all kinds of silent and live auction items that people want. You want to play golf at the dunes?
Oh yeah.
Come to Face Off for Charity.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got plays for 4, and including cots. So we thank our folks out at the dunes for helping us with this.
The Explorer's Suite too is a real popular one that people really like.
And I want to tell you that night, I know that Steve Montgomery is going to come along with Tom Beaucamp, the general manager, and Bobby Post. So it's going to be great to have them there as a little start to the baseball season. But this is how things work in town. We all support each other. And again, it's for the children at Boys and Girls Home. And the Explorers have been on board, and the owner, John Roos, has just been fantastic helping our organization go forward. So it's just a group of good people. So I want to go to this thing, Terry. How can I get tickets? What do I do?
Well, all you need to do is you can go to, if you're really savvy with the computer, which I'm not, one.bidpal.net face off. That's what you need to do. Or if you'd like to call me, you could easily call me and I can answer the phone and get it taken care of for you too. So it's 712-293-4700 and ask for Terry, and I'll be right there for you.
Well, that makes it easy. 712-293-4700 and ask for Terry Slapshot Dooley. What people don't know, Terry, is that you're a huge hockey fan and you are a wealth of hockey knowledge. So if we got a hockey question, we go to Terry. So this is something that you've grown, that you've fine-tuned over the years, and you're the most valuable player. You're the number one star for bringing back the previous players and engaging the current players. So, Terry, hats off to you for what you do with this.
Oh, thanks, Art. I mean, it takes a village, right? And having the opportunity to be able to meet these players and the players' parents who stay with us forever and ever and ever is amazing. I still get holiday gifts from people sending them to the agency that have kids that came through the program, skaters that came through the program, and they're living in Virginia and Boston, and it's pretty amazing. But people want to help. I hope all of you that are listening want to help. And if you do, come to Face Off for Charity, February 21st at Country Celebrations.
Well, how much is it going to cost me? I'm going to lose my lunch money for the month?
No, it's $40 a person. If you want to do a table, you can do that as well. If you want to sponsor, you can do that as well. So we've got all the information. It's $40 a ticket. It's $400 for a table without your name, and it's $1,000 for a table with your name. We have a lot of companies that like getting the visibility, but they also do it because they have a heart and they really want to help our kids.
This is real important because Boys and Girls Home does not get any national funding. We are a local organization, and anything we get for these events, we have to raise on our own. And all that money stays right here and goes to our kids. So, Terry, one more time, how can they get tickets?
one.bidpal.net/faceoff or 712-293-4700. Ask for Terry.
Sounds like fun. Folks, I really hope you participate. You'll have a great night, Friday night out. It's a lot of fun, guaranteed. So every week we're coming up on the end of our show, and every week we end our show with a little joke, so humor's good for the soul. So keeping in the hockey theme, here we go. The Tyson Arena just reported that the Zamboni driver was missing. Oh, no. They hope that he resurfaces. Okay, I'm glad they can't throw anything at me on the radio, Thank you, Terry, and I want to thank our listening audience. I'll give a shout-out to the Stuff Thrift Teak. Valentine's Day sale is in progress. They're showing a lot of love in the prices, so get over there, say hi to Diana and the staff, and help support a great effort. Again, what we do at the Stuff Store goes to the children at Boys and Girls Home. So either from a donation or coming in or buying something, we could use your help, and we like to show people that we're here trying to help ourselves when we ask for help from somebody else. So it's a great store. This is our little baby. Terry overlooks that, and she's done a great job. So
Deanna has been masterful. She really has. Deanna she's doing a great job at the store.
Deanna's our store manager, and this starts her second year doing that. And we miss Terry Horsley, but Terry's just sleeping late now, so she didn't have to worry about getting up and doing the store anymore. But this is great. I'm excited about what's coming up, folks. I hope you come out. You'll have a great time. It's a great evening, a lot of fun. You'll meet a lot of new friends, and you know what? For mental health, get out and get involved with people. Ever since COVID, we're still trying to get back to where we're all together again, and this is one great event. So please, grab a friend or grab a table with a bunch of friends and come out and join us. I guarantee you're going to have a good time that night. When things aren't going well, we'll be back next Saturday morning right here on 1360 AM, 94.9 FM, KSCJ. Your homework for the week is to go out and have a good laugh. May the sun shine on you.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
For more information on the services provided by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, see them online at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org. Or you can call 712-293-4700 to get more information about family services, residential treatment, the Opportunity School, the Siouxland Family Center, and more. At Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, we change lives.